Oh, damn it. Thumbnail. I need a generic thumbnail. There we go. Oh, it's still broken. Amazing. Well, I'm sure the UU versus Cares thumbnail will lure in all the nerds. Hi, Reef. Well, an interesting game for you today. We've got Stardekk versus Achtung Spitfire here. Zaggelito, actually, as he's known on the Discord. So, might edit that. I'll ask him after the game what he prefers the video to be titled. But for now, Division 4 match. And just decided to catch this one live. It's about when I would release my usual videos anyway. So, might as well do it live if I've got the chance here. Interesting match here, as I said. We've actually got 16th Panzer versus Blindata, I want to say. Alright, the Romanian tank division in any case. Lots of Panzer IVs and things. Of course, 16th Panzer with its King Tigers. I do wonder if we will see a King Tiger. But for now, just a light deployment. As we wait for the players to get situated. I do believe this is a Maverick versus Maverick game. And as well, I did see Stardekk's deck. Let me see if I can actually pull that up right now. Oh, it's got to be somewhere here. Oh, there we go. I think it's working. Yeah, okay. Everyone can see it. Not very high resolution if the stream's not high resolution, but two King Tigers, multiple two-star Tigers here. It's interesting that he's taken the, not the 222, but the little single MG or Econ car with the Aufklärer, and then the 231 instead. So, that's a good question, Yemen. When is you versus Fitz? I do want to know that. So I can cast it. Myself having lost against Fitz not long ago. A little bit light on Focke-Wulfs. This deck might have been slightly edited since he showed it to me last. And of course, 16th Panzer does get Flak Feelings, but really relatively weak on AA. So to protect those King Tigers versus the Stukas, essentially the only real threat to them, unless you can get enough bombs on target. And the Romanians do have okay bombs, but the only real threat to them is the Stuka planes. And you only get 3 in A or 4 in B, so not really a big availability buff if you do take him in B. Definitely an interesting deck, though, preferring Aufklärer Panzers and Batterieführers, which are of dubious value in a 16th Panzer deck over just more Focke-Wulfs, and particularly I would put a recon plane in. Yeah, the Flak Feelings right now are definitely overbuffed, but they're relatively weak, right? Blindata does get, like, good artillery here, as we're still waiting for them. And so you can theoretically bomb them. And the bigger threat I would worry about is there's a lot of open ground. There's a lot of places to hide tanks here. So if you've got, like, an AA piece back here protecting a King Tiger looking down this very crucial road, necessarily, if this hill gets taken, you can pop out, like, AT guns and specifically take out AA, right? There's not a lot of space for the blue side here particularly, unless he maintains control of the center area to hide his AA, really. There's a little bit up here, but you don't really want to be playing with a King Tiger up that far north, right? Because this map, it's basically these 3 roads is what it's all about. 1, 2, 3, and the rest are ancillary. Just because it's very hard to reinforce from here, right? Like the reinforcement road coming in from here, you got to go all the way up, then all the way over, and then manually drive just to protect this flag. Meanwhile, the blue side, of course, can immediately rush down. But even this flag right here, if this road is cut off by like an AT gun or something, it's also very hard to defend the northern flags. Blue side, though, definitely having the road advantage. For that, though, red side does get a little bit of an advantage here. Though blue still has an excellent road going into it. It's just very easy to cut off, so not often that you see that road being used. The blue side on Ostrano, definitely not being the favored one with multiple forward open flags. I don't understand, really, why Eugen doesn't change these. Like, red has these flags all the way back here. Its closest ones to the front are here and here. And like even blue's flag up north here, which is also a potential to snag, is arguably harder to get at than this flag for blue. But match haven't gone off. 47mm Venatori de Moto, Venatori de Carry, the 2 flamers, 2 MG42s, 75mm Reshica, best AT gun in the game, though it doesn't have the penetration to deal with a King Tiger really. 2 more Venatori Moto and a Panzer IV. 2 flamers, 47mm, 3 Venatori de Moto, 2 AB Horches, the Reshica, and another Venatori de Carry. And then on this side, we just got a single Pioneer going in this forest down here. Panzergrenadier, Pack 40 up on the hill. So very, very light deployment. Got to be a little bit careful there. As no King Tigers start this time. 231 rushing forward. Got to be careful there of that 47mm. Definitely, but does get out of the way in time. Smoke going to come down from the Amateur de Flacare here. As, an APC shot does come in on that. And actually, the first tick call in Focke-Wulf being very important there to kill that 45mm, or that 75mm, because now that the Pack 40 is there, and actually coming in for a bomber as well, though it looks like most of the infantry has come into this forest. Still dangerous, lots of airplay here. These units do get pinned down. This is going to allow the Panzergrenadier here to rush forward, just to get the surrender, and also the 231 to take advantage of this Venatori de Moto, which is going to fall back into the open there. Panzerstrike is taken out by the AB Horches. The Venatori de Carry does move up there, so 12-12 for now. Lots of flamers and stuff in this forest, but very light down south. Surely, Achtung Spitfire must realize then, after just a bit, that the deployment needs to be lacking somewhere else to bring this many concentrations of forces here. 2-star Panzergrenadier is going to get the better of that flamer, so it does go down there. Now, Pioneer versus the Venatori de Moto. There's actually no AT on these, I do believe. Let me just find another Venatori de Moto. These ones are the Panzerfaust ones, so these ones don't have it. And with the Venatori de Carry going down, that flag might actually go down. But another Focke-Wulf coming in. Not sure if that's really needed. It is very much overkill at that point, I would believe. But the Focke-Wulfs now, oh man. I think we're going to see some serious air spam rather than relying on King Tigers. Yeah. There's a little bit of AT here. We did see the Reshica coming out. Konyoks, you are catching this a little bit late. There was an AT gun here. The best AT gun in the game, in fact. It just immediately got air spammed. And these 47mm have also gone down. Ooh, a bit unlucky there for the Stug to go down to this 47mm. I don't know what it is about this one. But it seems a lot more potent than the other, like, Italian 47mm. You can clearly see there that's a much more different model than what you would regularly see. Whew, as it gets absolutely deleted by a 2-star Focke-Wulf. Pioneer out of the open again. These SPWs are going to have to come in there, as the Hotchkiss does get good suppression on that Focke-Wulf. At this point, I would say retreat it, wait for your 3 airplane to come in, and then just absolutely blow the hell out of that. Right, shouldn't be too hard. 222, gotta get on target on that Pioneery. And if these guys forced out here... Ooh, the Focke-Wulf actually getting the kill on the AB Horch there. So big open salient as a Panzer IV desperately comes in to try and resolve the situation here. Another 25 mil. The Focke-Wulf here does need to be a little bit careful. These 25 mils are deadly. And sure, it's a 2-star medium resilience plane, but it is smoking. Get that out of there. Yep, and he does get it out of there. No action down south. Stardekk, of course, being perfectly content with just sitting on this attack on the north here. There's no real AT for the time being. The Pak 40 did move up, but these autocars are going to finish off this infantry here, and the 2 Venatori de Moto trying to get into these positions. It is CQC at the end of the day, but if you keep the flags themselves are actually in medium cover, so theoretically you don't even need to engage the dual flamers or any type of flamers that Blindata gets here. You can just park a Panzergrenadier in the forest and be relatively secure. Multiple Panzergrenadiers coming up for this hill, though. Another 2-star Panzergrenadier coming in as well. That this Panzergrenadier is trying to find the Pioneer here. And if these light recon vehicles actually push into this forest, that Hotchkiss is very much in danger, and that would be a deadly kill there. Focke-Wulf coming in. He's going to spot the second Hotchkiss. Very well. That Hotchkiss does not have good line of sight over this top side here. Also pinging the Panzer IV. Does get it, and the immediate fallback. But there's no infantry in this, so theoretically the Panzergrenadier just unloads and walks right up to the Hotchkiss. IA are coming in for the 231. These ones do have Panzerfaust now, but does survive. Gets microed a little bit. F8 coming out. These ones are a little bit too slow, I think, to deal with an IIR, but the IIR might reverse around. The other danger, of course, being the early AA here. Interesting to see that these aren't coming in with the Hotchkiss trucks, but I guess not necessarily needed. 4J coming in as well. That could very much sneak up, and because this Panzer IV doesn't have any recon, right? All the 4J would need to do is sit in this yellow cover, and it should be able to take one shot at least before the Panzer IV even gets seen. But instead, Focke-Wulf coming in for that, as the Panzergrenadier in the open here duels against the Venatori de Moto. Dies there. Looks like it died a bit early, and I'm surprised that the Panzergrenadier doesn't push forward here. Takam coming in, though. That's going to catch that 231, no problem. We really see the disparity between the flags here. Is like, look how far Stardekk has pushed. Yeah, he's not even secured a single offensive flag yet. 231 does come in the side here, avoiding the Takam for the time being. Panzerschreck coming all the way out here. And there is some infantry going for these northern flags. Aufklärerpanzer should be able to deal with the Takam as well. Focke-Wulf does get the bombing run on that, but good retreat there. Gonna go for another bombing run on this Venatori de Moto. The one AA piece here is not going to be enough to stop the F8, and because it wasn't suppressed, it does just immediately go down. Mortar half-track as well. And Panzergrenadier is going to run up into Pioneers here. Oh man, if this was just a little bit earlier, he might have scooted on by. But he might actually completely avoid it. Venatori de Cari, however, going for it. And now, oh, can this... Oh, please tell me you're going to keep focusing on that. Or I guess begin the 100 meters. Yes! Does get the kill on the A. Doesn't even matter if the Panzergrenadier goes down to the TNT now. And gets surrendered there. Is actually... this Venatori de Moto here does push forward. Looks like another Venatori de Moto did go up against the Pioneer, but the Pioneer does get the surrender there with the TNT. And for a brief moment, Stardekk was being ticked, but with the 231, another Panzer IV coming in, this will get cleaned up, no problem. I would say even the Pioneer would just clean that up by itself. The 231 might actually get the better of the Takam there. And it's running low on ammo, which is not something you usually see. Flag the North is secured for now. Another Panzerschreck also coming up. Panzer IV moving in. He hasn't bought a whole lot, minus the stuff to recover the southern push, as the TNT actually took forever to reload there. Inventory to Moto does go down, though. Another Pioneer comes in. 13 to 11. Something gets shot here. Ooh. Alfonso 4 is actually backing away. Potentially the wrong move there. But, yeah. Because the T4 hero is already damaged. The 4J did get the early shot on it. And now that the infantry is going to come up and spot that 4J, it won't make too much of a difference. Content with just sitting here for now. No AA in the north, so this IAR is going to get the better of that Pioneer from the looks of things. Yeah. Ooh, actually misses. Turn to Moto is going to rush forward, but actually might run into the Panzergrenadier first. And 2-star Panzergrenadier is just going to tear that to shreds. And with the Pioneer staying alive, that's actually very dangerous there. SPW 222, I think it finds the Turn to Moto here as the IAR tries to bomb this position. Both Pioneers surviving though. This was the one from earlier, down to 5 health. The 25 mil warding off the F8. I gotta hope that this doesn't go down. The F8's being, especially considering this was bought in A phase, that's one of the most important tools that the 60 Panzer really gets in its air tab. Not necessarily needed, I don't think, but still good to have. Mortar getting started on this other Hotchkiss here. They are relatively low health units. Pioneer's gonna move forward into this to deal with that Minotaur Moto. Interesting that we don't see any flamers really. I'm coming forward to deal with the 251. Actually another F8 coming in for this Minotaur Moto. Actually completely misses, but it's already fallen back, so the Pioneer's gonna safely get into that forest now. And now that this Hotchkiss just fallen back, clearly something sees it as the... Oh, the fucking wolf is going to strafe the Panzer IV instead of the bloody AA piece. Not good, not good. Oh, and they're all going for the Panzer IV. No, kill the AA. Maybe he doesn't see it. Oh, they're seen now, but the Hotchkiss is firing again. But there are enough F8s here that they should still be able to get on target. Right, and now this is the wonder of a 2-star F8, right? That was a 20, it was heading on a 25 mil, and those 25 mils are bloody disgusting at the best of times. This F8 almost getting on the back of that BF-109. These fuckwolves are going to be forced back, though, as the two FAMOs actually come in. Ooh, gotta be careful here. BF-109 is gonna... Oh, wow. Not quite getting that. These are just trucks, though. They don't have any armor. Theoretically speaking, the BF-109s could strafe them. Or the Focke-Wulfs could strafe them just as well as anything else. And the BF-109 comes in here. Definitely mismicroed from that. Now it's going to go down. Gets right on the tail there. Unfortunate. B-phase has been entered, though. A couple of King Tigers I will expect to see here. And now we actually see the first one. Gotta be very careful. There's only one Mittelwagen here. The other Mittelwagen, I think there was a Mittelwagen at the start. It's gone down somehow to something. I believe the Panzer IV clipped it. So I would very much expect after this King Tiger, the next little bit of income is going to be spent on at least one Flakfeeling. Because while the Mittelwagen can ward off one Stuka, it's not going to be enough to ward off two. Famel's relatively far back. Another Rashitsa coming in. Only this flag being captured for Stardekk right now. But I would say there's enough forces down here to really ward off another probing attack, really, without some tanks coming in. There's also two Panzer Grenadiers marching forward. Should be able to deal with the Minotaur Moto as long as they don't engage from open ground. Focke-Wulf could very easily come in as well. The Famos are not quite in position to prevent anything like that. Panzer IV-J is moving up to the north here. And because it does have recon for itself, it might be able to get the jump on that TACAM, but it's kind of dangerous engaging something with 105 penetration here with just the Panzer IV. Right, these are not very heavily armored, and while the 4J seemingly has done some good work right now for Stardekk, I would say it is a dangerous gambit going against this light AT here. Don't buy any coming in the half track. F8 coming out. These Falmos are further south. They do have quite a bit of range, but I'm not quite sure if they're going to be able to get there. Oh yeah, they'll definitely be able to. And Blindata is also not a division that has very amazing AA, I would say, as we see this F8 actually get the kill on the MG there. Not on the Vashitsa, though, and the BF-109 comes in as well. Oh man, no AA for this King Tiger either. It's just gonna march straight up. And sure, you've got a lot of fighters, or well, you did. One of the 2 star fighters haven't gone down. These are used up. If Stukas come in right now, this can be very dangerous. Tiger also showing side armor. Like, if there was a Rashitsa here, this would be a dead King Tiger. Man, if you do not babysit these tanks, they are just straight up useless. Focal move coming in, though. Gonna force the fallback on that. Famos are gonna force these away, though. Lots of IARs coming in. And now, I would have almost expected this to be like screening for some Stukas, but not yet. Please bring in more AA. There's the first 7-1, choosing instead to bring in just a ton of infantry. I don't think you gotta watch out for on this map if you'd like order a unit up here. They're gonna take this road and then just take twice as long to get there. Pioneer versus these Pioneer Assault, though, as the Takam does go down, does manage to penetrate the 4J for the time being. BF-109 is going to get forced back. The Venatori does get surrendered here. Slowly, there's a lot of forces being moved up. 2 more Venatori Motos and these SPW Gurus coming in, which are just the 250-1s, really. Or 251-1s. But Romanian. No real difference there. The only real difference I think that Romanians get with their half-tracks is the leader half-track with the 75mm howitzer has an extra MG. And now, I've clearly played too much Steel Division 2 to know that trivia. But yeah, Rashitsa does kill off the spawner here in the Kanadia, but these are falling back. And actually, if this Panzer IV moves forward, that's just 2 free Venatori de Boto being sniped right there. Another F8's going to come in. The Famo might not ward it off, but should suppress it a little bit. Dual Pioneers versus Venatori de Moto here. If the SPW-233 gets involved, that'd be no problem, but... Oop, IR is dangerous. It does have 220 mils. Does take one. Just take it out, though, and Rashitsa does not go down. The Sturmpioneer, however, it's going to get into position just because that is pinned down for the time being. Grille, Möbelwagen. Not sure if the Grille is quite needed here. He's still going to be careful of this Panzer IV, right? If there was like another Panzer IV sitting out here, you could poke forward and then this Panzer IV could come forward, but sitting on a 10-14 now, the air... I'm not sure how much Stardekk has quite invested in the air with expensive units such as the King Tiger on the map. Yeah, so I would wager that the Focke-Wulfs are slowly getting whittled down here as the Panzer IV actually moves up. No way that a Panzer IV is going to be able to penetrate a King Tiger, even at point-blank range, I would say, but still relatively dangerous. F8 coming in for that. Does get the rockets on target, but not all of them, so it is damaged. F8 coming in, though, for another shot. They do manage to do it. Focke-Wulf is going to get on the back of that IAR. These Femos are doing good work providing that cover and fire, though. The Möbelwagen and the 7-1 as well. Switching targets there, not sure if I like that. Sturmpioneer. Panzer IV doesn't get the kill on that. Sturmpioneer should be able to clear up the, or help the Panzer Grenadiers clear up the Venatori de Moto here. No AT up there either to deal with the 4J, but the 4J being a recon vehicle doesn't actually hold the front line, so that flag has gone back into Achtenspitfeuer's side for the time being. This will be a real pain to deal with, though. That Panzer IV not quite being dead, but all the Pack 40 is going to do is march forward here, and actually this one has moved forward itself. Stardekk preferring to keep the AT guns on their respective sides. Maybe not necessary with the King Tiger, but oh, one of the Famos goes down but from the Stug here, and that Stug is just going to clean the rest of this up. And with one of the Famos down, that's another important piece of AA. He should have, I do believe the 25 mils came out on 1 star, so he should have 1 or 2 more. I do believe we saw 2 go down, so potentially even 4 more. No, I think you only get 4 if you upfit him with 1 star. Do I have that vet curve right? I might not. It might just be the same as the 20 mil. But another King Tiger coming in here. Where's this one going? Same position from the looks of it, but he's going to provide cover fire over this side here. Sitting up there. That'll be something to behold. And really, if the King Tigers are just going to keep going, it's kind of dangerous. There's no radio here either for these 150s to be on target. And as we saw from his deck, he does have a Grille out. And while a lot of people don't like Grilles, what I find them particularly effective at is counter battery, right? Not necessarily for taking out units in their own way, but if you do just bring one out and start counter battering with it, it forces the enemy to counter battery. JU-88 though, on the side with no AA coming out for the 4J. If this doesn't look like it's a fire position order, so if that 4J just like retreats, the JU-87 might actually miss. But regardless of whether or not the 4J goes down, I think there is enough forces up here to prevent anything else from happening. Oop, does see it and does retreat, but that's one dead 4J. However, multiple Fuckwolves coming in do get the kill, and that's 1 out of 3. I would say you've only got so many to deal with these King Tigers. But again, bringing it up, right? Like Panzer IV here. Now all the Panzer IVs have to do is poke around the side, and that's a side shot of King Tiger. Potentially not going to happen though. Annoyingly, the Stug is coming forward to try it, but that Panzer IV is going to be dead before that happens. King Tiger pulling back. JU-87 coming in. 7-1, maybe not in range to really deal with something, but I do believe the mobile items is just going to force that back, no problem. Yep. Might actually go down here. Does take a side shot, though. There's another King Tiger here, though. And he is migrating it well at an angle, right? F8 coming in to deal with that Stug. The Famo is firing. But it's firing not at the wrong one. So these rockets are all going to be on target. The bomber gets some bombs off as well. T4 goes down. Homan also coming out now. And actually with this, the Stug 3, he's got radio range of this. And this is just being a truck. Very dangerous there. 2 Stugs called in to deal with the Panzer IV. As the Panzerschreck slowly tries and run up towards it. Panzergrenadier does get on target on the Pioneer Assault though. Smoke is out. So for the time being, not too much going to happen there. Obies did take out the Pack 40 here. Just reading chat here for a second. Cognacs, you do know that the red side is the better side, right? Or, wait, yeah. The side that Stardekk got here is the worst side. Because of this flag, and this flag. They're all in the open here. Right? Now, it's a different question between Blindata. You are right in the fact that Blindata on this map is maybe not great. It's just doesn't have the long range, really, to deal with all this open ground. But if you have a division that has, like, 2k HE, 2k AT, every single one of these flags is just hilariously easy to take. Yeah, okay, well, potentially I am nuts if the whole chat is disagreeing with me. But, I don't know. I would prefer the red side in this. Lots more Fuckwolves to come in, though. The Gilla did go down here. Probably to the Shitsa. And these units are attempting a desperate push, but for the time being. Lots of King Tigers here. This is going to get pushed out. This flag's going to get taken. And then there's this one more till the 15-9. Yeah, these are all forced back. Counter battering Hummel, alright. Just gonna force those guns to counter battery as well. Another 7-1 coming in. There's only one more Stuka left, I do believe. So, versus this amount of AA. I just do think that Stardekk at this point has achieved critical mass. And it'll be very hard to prevent him from doing anything. Dagger's a little far back to help with this Stug. But should be a relatively safe kill, I would say. Another F8 coming in. The Famo is still there. It's gonna dive it. Oop, Stug 3 goes down. Multiple rockets off though. Spread's not great. BF-19 is going to come in, and they're going to fly straight over the multiple Black Phoenix now, immediately veering off there. If they don't switch target, that one still might go down, but they do get away. T4 does go down to the King Tiger, though. And this Famo I would expect to start getting shot at relatively quick. No more radio here for that, but the supply has been taken out here from the looks of it. And these are just going to be forced to fall back again. The danger of putting your artillery close together. 60 Panzer, not known for its counter battery ability. Multiple Stugs out here. This Stug is moving forward though to counter. A Stuka could come in and just kill it, but multiple Focke-Wulfs coming in now to try and pin these down before a crucial engagement happens. Once forced fall back, there's another one here, but at least it'll be a one-on-one, not a 1 versus 2 if the engagement does happen. King Tiger is not far enough forward to shoot at this TA. Let's good ideas are going to make it on that hill though, so unless there's infantry that's going to come in for here, now we're 6 minutes into phase C here, I don't think there's much for Achtung Spitfeuer to look out for. That's a weird name. I suppose it is pronounced in the German way, or spelt in the German way, because otherwise it'd be Spitfire, not Spitfeuer, but my brain still wants to say Spitfire sometimes. Oop, these Pioneers are going to get blasted. Another King Tiger coming in to take out that TA. It would be kind of funny to see the King Tiger park itself on that flag. The Flamers can't really do anything about that. Look at the dispersion on that pinned down gun. Where do you want to shoot? This vague direction. What's it going to do? Going to get on target on the Famo. And being a truck does go down. That's the last of the AA on the map right now. Oh, we do see another one, however. But that leaves this entire north just open to Focke-Wulf bully. As the F8 actually... Ooh! A King Tiger went down! Oh, it was reversing, and the TA shot it. Oh, man. Wow. Why? What was it doing? Why was it facing backwards? Wow. Oh, man. I do believe that's all the King Tigers, then. Nope. That might have just been a King Tiger that was moved from the center. Because I don't think we saw a different King Tiger go down. That must have been the one that was already penetrated, too. King Tiger facing the Sturmhaubitze here. Multiple IARs and a JU-87 coming in. The Mobilwagen is here. 7-1 is here as well. The other 7-1 not really in position to deal with that. And this is going to get forced back just enough. Is it being microed well? Doesn't look like it. So the AA is just going to prevent everything from going down. But it doesn't matter. JU-87 does go down. Flak Feelings OP. Oh, man. Homo continuing its counter battery job there. But these mobile wagons, all you need to do is move them like a tiny bit, and the counter battery doesn't really matter at that point anymore. However, multiple F8s coming in. Finally get another AA piece out, but with having to spend money on the AA piece, there's nothing really to contest this King Tiger in the center. What could happen, though, is this Rashica could move up and side-shot it just fine. And then you move the Stug up at the same time, and that's a dead King Tiger. But he's not moving the Rashica. So, a little bit of a chance, but the King Tiger would have to go down, and then you'd have to find a way to deal with all this infantry. I just think there's enough support guns here to make that not possible. Panzergrenadier, yeah. Not in the green cover. Weirdly enough, must be set to off the auto cover. So not going to engage the Pioneers there. It's this 251 is just going to rush forward to try and capture this flag as well. Looks like Pioneer Assault did finally get into this little thing here. Pioneer not moving together with the Sturm Pioneer. Multiple bombers coming in again for these TAs. One of these might actually go down. Yeah, does get the kill there, having been bombed previously. Doing a little bit of damage to the other one. But really, I would dedicate a bomber just to dealing with this Pioneer Assault. That Pioneer is not long for the world. The wagon did just move forward a little bit, so one of the OBs actually haven't gone down to the Hummel. The mortar's not really firing either. So, yeah, this is a slow grind. Looks like this F8 came back though. This one is gonna kill the other Stug. Pioneer Assault does survive for now, but that's gonna get forced back, and theoretically into the line of sight of the Stug, or even the Pioneer can then just move forward. Or the MG can deal with it, no problem. Doomer Pioneer Assault coming in and try and take that. Yeah. Not really ideal for the Maverick playstyle either, I would think. But if both players have gone Maverick, they clearly want some decisive action in B, and decisive they did get. The King Tigers came out, the AA came out, the artillery came out, and now we're just waiting for a slow death with Achtung Spitfire, I would say. Stardekk playing Ghost Division. I'd play Ghost Division. I'll not monetize or anything, but I think UMC would have some problems with me for doing that. Haha. Just a little bit. Also, I think out of all the Panzer divisions in the game, 60th Panzer was probably the least Ghost Division there is. Hi. It's so big, bulky, and out in the obvious. Second Homo coming in, just to help finish that off, no doubt. Another Panzer coming forward here. These Panzer IVs can't really afford to move forward with King Tiger still sitting on that hill. And now we see the first Tiger coming out. Tiger, not necessarily that much of a threat. Normally against most divisions, this would be fine. But they got their sheets out here. It's like their sheets is just going to go straight through Tiger's armor. I would consider Stardekk even above Division 3 level, quite honestly. He was regularly defeating people in Division 2. And now, not myself, of course. I do believe I am a positive win-loss ratio for the battles with him right now. But, like, he beat Tanner, he beat Colonel Koenig. I believe during the Casters match, or not the match, the, like, General's Lounge, that's what it was called, graciously hosted by Protosoccer and helped out by Babar and YK Mori and Attack Power Gaming. And myself. Stardekk was my pick to win, and actually Zaggelito, I believe, was Protos's pick to win. So that kind of says something, I would say. The F8 coming in before the 109s. Only 2 rockets on target. Ooh. This one gets on target, though, and so does this one. Ooh, that's an infamo. Yeah, there goes down the AA. Might go down for it. Ooh, well microed, though. Ooh, the turning radius of that one. This one is on the tail. Ooh, and overshoots. Okay, we have to be very careful for that. Another F8 coming in, though, to dogfight. Did the other 2-star Focke-Wulf go down? I wonder. Another Rashitsa coming in for the Stug here. As it takes pots out at this Sturmhaubitze. Sturmhaubitze does go down. Gotta be careful here. Dangerous dogfight. The Focke-Wulf fighter bombers don't have very great agility. Another howitzer coming in, just to try and deal with that King Tiger, but the howitzer's not really the thing you like to see. I would have brought over the Rashitsa here while you still could. But no recon potentially on that, so hard to see. Recon, even somewhere in this forest here, to spot that King Tiger would have definitely been worth it. As this Rashitsa is going to take a straight journey into hell. Not preferring the long way around. Just go down. Focke-Wulf F8. There's nothing really to fight over here. And we really see the Focke-Wulf bombers coming in. There's no artillery there anymore. But, well, I suppose if you want to do it. Doesn't get hit. Both of these now pinned down, though. And once again, like, the King Tiger is showing side armor. There is the Panzer going to need a 2-spot for the King Tiger, so I would expect it to move quite quickly, but TA could pop forward and pop a cheeky shot at that. One more FAMO left. BF-109 is going to get on the back of the tail of that one, I do believe. So we see another Focke-Wulf going down. Bit of sloppy play here. Multiple homos out, though. Looks like Achtung Spitfire is going to play it till the ticker. Yeah, Stardekk isn't like the most best player in the world, right? Like he's still got his flaws, and I did fine against him, right, in my couple of games with him. So his league training record with Tanner, notwithstanding, I would say he's fine. As the critic, it's gonna kill another AA here. More Focke-Wulf's coming in. Oh, I gotta go straight for the OB. There's a 25 mil here, though. He's gonna force that back. Might actually get on the back of it. It's another fighter goes down. Yep, does go down. But that is quite deep there. This 7-1. Not really gonna help. But 3 minutes left on the clock. King Tiger's still out in the open. It looks like Stardekk is messaging me on Discord, so the battle might actually be over. I guess we're just in the period here between games. Snoopania coming in. There, she's just going to kill it. No offense there. Might be seen by the Panzer Grenadier, so the second one might be able to smoke itself off, and then a Focke-Wulf could definitely come in and just bomb it. It is quite far forward. Nope. What is the TAC? The Panzer Grenadier. Theoretically, if you get enough artillery on a King Tiger, it will go down, but there we finally see the surrender. 2,170 kills to 3,330, or 3,300. And yeah, interesting game. Bit of a divisional mismatch, and well, you can pick and choose which side you hate on the map, I suppose. But yeah, like, Focke-Wulf's, yeah, killing AA. Ay. This 4J, also doing well for itself, but expensive for a card. You only get 2 of them in AA. This one not doing amazing, but oh man, truck feelings. 4 planes here, 2 of them D5s. And yeah, well played. The Focke-Wulf spam really coming in there for Stardekk. And yeah. Well, Stardekk, is there going to be a game 2 today? I can guess that right away as well. If you are both up in to it. Well, Dark Neutron is not going to join me as co-caster. But we're just going to wait it out here. I want to go see what happened to that King Tiger, actually. So let's just... oh, I don't have the replay. Oh, duh, I'm casting it live here. But yeah, geez, that King Tiger getting shot in the ass like that. What a funny thing, yeah. Ted and Stardekk are commenting here. Ted, who are you on the Discord? Like, I could probably work it out. You commented on one of the videos, and Lusitanian Wolf, I want to say? No. But yeah, they're just debating the bans and picks right now. 122nd as a counter pick versus the 16th Panzer. I think it almost suffers from the same problem that Blindata did, in that 122nd has like decent AA now that Flak Feelings have been buffed, but it doesn't get a lot of them, right? So if we go to 122nd here, that's Eastern German Infantry. Yeah, here we go. No stealing my deck, haha. It does get one card of mobile Flak 40 7-1s and one card of Flak Feelings. Theoretically, you could take the 20mm on the Zesfa La Fete here, but or additionally these other stationary 20mm in A or B, but that's still not a lot, right? And now a Flak Feeling, very dangerous. It will kill. You get 3 Focke-Wulfs against it, and it will go down, right? That's just how crazy Focke-Wulf spam can be if you let it get to that point. And to counter that, this division has a couple of good planes, but its Focke-Wulfs are bad resiliency, right? So you can definitely have a lot of counterplay with the medium resiliency one. And actually, I take these double starred for the same purpose that Stardekk took his fighters double starred. In that you could dive bomb a 37 mil like a Flak 43 with this, and it won't go down. I will say though, 122nd, a much better pick than Blindata on the map, but I don't think it quite has the tanks for it. You are a little bit limited in Stug capability. Yeah, it's definitely possible. What's a freaking... I don't have any 3 cards open right now, so let's just go like that. So, 20 mils, right? Probably not worth upvetting if you just want to prevent Focke-Wulfs from doing anything. And then you go like that, and potentially even with the 7-1s. But I guess 16th Panzer isn't great at using like radio artillery or radio mortars. It does only get the homos, which have ammo problems, and the radio mortars. And then its infantry slots are too expensive, so you're basically relying on Bataillonführers, which are big chunky squads for any kind of radio coverage if you're not using like a Stugführer or a Tigerführer for that matter. So getting into radio range is a little bit hard to kill AA, but all you need is a little bit suppression, and then these are very much dive bombable. So You do have the Pak 43s, though, these Krupp guns. And now I wonder if they have better penetration than the regular ones. Actually, let's go check the armory out. Okay, there is going to be a game due. They are doing bans and picks. So I'll show you that in a second here, once they're done. But armory, what else has the Pak 43? Oh, they're both 230 millimeters. And the armor of a King Tiger is 230 millimeters, isn't it? So wouldn't that mean at like 500 meters that has a 50% chance to penetrate? Not that you're going to get a KT gun that close to a King Tiger if you're playing well. 122nd, 17th SS, and Tatra. 17th SS probably being banned. Tatra. On that map, it's also... Why are these all lacking AA? Man. Eugen does not want these Krupp guns to be anywhere near a decent AA piece. Or at least it would be the case. I guess flak feelings have been buffed, so they are okay now. Yeah, there's got to be like a 30% chance. Somebody told me that like at 2K, you've got a minuscule chance to penetrate King Tiger Henschel. But it is only 200 millimeters. So penetration drop off of distance of that shell. Well, I'm not familiar with the gun, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, but... Or the game mechanics, rather. I rely way too much on freaking, like, actual real-life Werepu knowledge. In bloody Steel Division 2, I swear to God. But no. Like, I would give it, like, a 50% penetration chance at, like, 1,500 meters or below. I would think. Might be worth testing. The King Tiger P definitely vulnerable to the Pak 43 at even like 750 meters. I had a disastrous game with Fitz where I picked 16th Panzer on Slitsk, or Slitsk. Might have been Slitsk, the one with the big open field where I defeated Luna with 16th Panzer. So 16th Panzer, I'm practiced on that division. I'm practiced on that map with that division. I thought it would be fine. And then he just went 78 Sturm. And 78 Sturm, a lot of Pak 43s. Yeah, he deleted my King Tigers. They didn't stand a chance. And that's like the only real move that division really has on that map. And the infantry should be on the other side. So King Tiger Porsche, definitely very fragile to those types of guns. It's just a funny thing to say on a King Tiger. But yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, if I had managed to capture the open ground, I don't think the hill would have been, like, too terribly bad. I did have somewhat of a screen there to prevent him from pushing, but it wouldn't... to make a little pun here, was an uphill battle from start to finish, trying to keep that hill. And I did manage to keep the back flag, but the forward flag was gone relatively early. And after the forward flag was gone, he's just got the whole town filled with... like MP-44 troops, the Sturmgrenadiers in that division. And it was just nasty, nasty, nasty. I actually haven't taken a look at the game and playing it. I'm not even sure what the other side looked like. I think it was this one. So I guess we'll rate net Stardekk will see me fail again here in a super quick cast. Yeah, I don't think my opening was too bad, like Flak 41 plus Goda. Probably that's what I could have done. Another mistake though is I didn't take any MGs, so I'm relying on Flammenwerfer here to hold the open ground. And another sneaky thing he did is the Panzerschreck went up here and then into this building and just deleted like 2 tanks before I caught it. And that just... that killed me on the hill, right? The off-map was going to come down. I was going to push with a bunch of light armor, but the just opening deleted me. Come on. Nasoran, the mortar to provide the smoke there. Relatively light in the north. I don't think I could have taken advantage of it with it either. His micro with the MGs was impeccable. And then even the recon car. I think this was just very much better executed. Oh, the Panzerschreck came in from over here. What the hell? But yeah, now the light armor comes in. Panzer IV G goes down. Panzer IV C goes down. Ah, the SF-35 goes down, and then I'm just out of light armor. I've only got freaking like half tracks left. The Panzerschreck is dead. So I had to bring like a Focke-Wulfen for that or something. And that was a lot of smoke that went down. The guy Kennedy has fallen back immediately and without anything to follow it up. And the bomber didn't even kill it. Oh man. Ah, jeez. I think you just straight up out microed me. Oh man. Flak 43 as well. The only off map that did good damage here. But he's just got a better concentration of forces. And all that would need is another Panzerfaust to come up, or Panzerschreck to come up, and or even the Stug here deals with the 222, and so that's it for my dreams on the hill. Yeah, disastrous game, start to finish. Ju-88's coming out. I still don't have AA besides over here, and I did want to bring in a second piece of AA before I brought out a King Tiger, but the King Tiger was kind of expected, and now the troops are just somewhat folding as it's hoping to screen for the low health, but I got a TSC. But he's got more of them. They're 2-star. I guess just with the Schützen feeling. The Schützen coming in. The airplay's not terrible. He's got a Flak 43 up here, though. 88 is going to die to the native F-41 there. That's just the 250 mil. My Ju-88 goes down to the dual Flak 43s here. Panzer IVs do okay against the Stug, preventing him from pushing further, but then he barrages this area. Alright. Kills one unit, forces a bunch more to unload, and then I'm just like stuck in the off-map cycle as the M4 goes down and everything, and I've once again lost the light armor. Not that I really had it with another Panzerschreck sitting here. Yeah. What a messy game there. I do try to make up with it for some play. There's finally a King Tiger here, which I can hopefully deal with. Pioneer in the 7-1. Trying to deal with a single Schützen. I don't know. This was just very messy from me. However, first Nashorn coming in. Sturmpanzer is here. Stug's on the side, so potential side-shotting business on that Stug. Very, very clean play from Fitz. Balance versus balance as well. Multiple native F-41s out to deal with these AA pieces. Not that 78 Sturm has any like amazing ability to bomb King Tigers. They've just got the Ju-88s. But the Ju-88s will do the job. Oh man, there's like multiple Stugs out here now. And not a single tank. I do have a King Tiger in here now. I was trying to deal with this Stug, but there's no AA here. So with that AA, I guess the bombers do eventually come in and finish that off, and I just slowly lose King Tiger after King Tiger. First King Tiger went down. Yeah, messy. Here's the last King Tiger coming out. This one's gone down in the blink of an eye. I don't even see what killed it. Yeah, Sturmschützen covering this flag. Schützen covering this flag. Millions of infantry here in the town. How did they switch spots? That's kind of weird. King Tiger desperately backing off, but kills the Nashorn. This pack, though, gets a kill on the 88. I do get a Panzerschreck on that Stug, but it was over a long time ago. Briefly, I hold the 14-1, but there's just so many troops here that I was down too far, and the kill-loss ratio shows it, right? Stugs. Pack 40s. Nashorn Nigel got the killing shot on that King Tiger, I guess. Yeah, so AT guns better than infantry guns. But no, I don't blame that game for why I lost against Fitz. I blame the freaking Rima Rapana game, which shall not be named and shall not be shown, and I shall not play. So, join me when we get back after the break. I don't have a transition screen or anything, so back to the royalty-free... Oh god, are we going to have to watch ads? No, I'm going to go to a different browser. Royalty-free elevator music. And I'm going to get some water and some... God damn it, it's terrible. I gotta get some water. I gotta get some, I'm gonna, deal with stuff. And we'll be back soon with game 2 of Stardekk versus Zaggelito, also known as Achtung Spitfire. What is that, Eugen? Zaggelito versus Stardekk 8v8. Okay. Alright, friend. Aha! We've got the bans and picks. Oh man, Fourth Fallschirmjäger versus Panzerdivision Tatra. Oh. Okay, so the map's Slutsk East, and we've got Fourth Fallschirmjäger versus Tatra. Tatra does have a couple of Tigers. Fourth Fallschirmjäger has a single Ferdinand though, and not like a pack 40 is that bad against it, but yeah, 2nd Indian Head, 16th Panzer, 78 Sturm. Having just lost it, I guess I can understand the 16th Panzer ban. First Fallschirmjäger. I don't understand that one. Not on Slutsk East. 21st Panzer. Another strong division on the map, I would say, but as we just saw, there are counters. 17th SS. And then 33rd. 33rd? What the hell is 33rd? Oh, you know what? That's probably 44th. Yeah. 97 DFL. All standard bands. And then Stardekk bands. 2nd Guard Tank Corps. Test for 45. And Toulon. Toulon's okay. But as long as you've got 28k HE, it's kind of not okay. Like, I've played a lot of Toulon as well. And I've seen like a single Grille completely shut down Toulon, right? Potentially still in danger at this level, but like fire position in front of the AA and the AT, and wow, you're invincible. Both picked Axis, and then 4th Fallschirmjäger versus Tetra Maverick again. Yeah, I guess we're just waiting now for the match, which is definitely not this. Let's go back to 1v1. Wow, drama in Hobo Tangle's cult. I mean kingdom. Hope Hobo's not still watching. I don't think he is. We did drop quite a few viewers from our peak here. Wow. Modders doing some funky modding things. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Wouldn't that be an interesting squad? Marines with 3 bars? That'd be kind of nuts, I think. Freaking modders. Oh, man. Oh, they are really freaking on some crack right now. Triple MG42s, 5 MP44s. Oh, man. Okay. Well, look at the Steel Division League Discord if you want to know what I'm talking about there. But, oh, man. Jeez. Funny stuff. What you can do with mods. Yeah, I actually like casting Division 4. Lizette. I think there's lots of good battles there. It's not like painful to watch the players make mistakes, but it's also not like super sweaty Division 1 level where even the caster has a hard time keeping up sometimes, right? I just know that when some of my games that I was personally playing, and that's only Division 2, like I had to be laser focused. There was so much happening. And even then, like it wasn't enough focus. Somehow people are still out APMing me, no problem. Which is just a fact of life, really. Oh, man. So, yeah, Division 4. Very nice. Come on, next game. Come on. I guess we can go back to the bans and picks. Why do I have 50 things open and none of them are... we're not showing that. There we go. Back to the bands and picks. Da, 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 da. 78 Sturm was banned. Well, what would you guys have picked on East with these bans? Because I think there's still quite a bit that's open. Yeah. What's that Russian division with the terrible AA? 358th? That might have been a pick. Anything with ISUs really would be particularly good. Because you've banned like King Tiger divisions. So either you go with an IS2 division, I guess. Which would also be the other side to that. But both players haven't got access. On the Axis side, there's also, ooh, what am I trying to think of? This would be easier if I was just in-game. Looking through my battle groups. Like, third guards might not be too bad. Maybe not the best pick on that. Task Force 45 is bad. I guess if you're not dealing with any like heavier armor, Task Force Butler maybe. 184th? Yeah, 184th gets ISUs. That wouldn't be too bad. Ignore this particular deck. It's called FA for fucking around. I wouldn't take. Well, I guess you got ICUs on this. I guess there's some like Panther Division. Panther Division wouldn't be too bad as long as you don't go up against IS2s. Like Panzer Division Großdeutschland, maybe. 11th SS. We haven't seen that in a while. The 11th SS does get all the tools you need. Like you do get Flak 41s, which is great for the open early game. You get an IG-33. So you got that 2K HE. Stukets for clearing the hill. Fiorados as well. Right, and then you got some Panthers for the open. Of course, these are Panther Ds, so 120 millimeters of armor. Not the best. There's lots of guns that can kill that, but at 2K versus the right division, wouldn't be too terrible. Especially if you've got IGs backing you up, so you don't have to deal with heavier AT guns or stuff like that. 20th Panzer was also available, I think. Yeah, 20th Panzer was open. You got an IS-2 in there. Yeah, versus 4th Fallschirm, yeah. Who had the counter pick? Right. I think it was, definitely was Zaggelito that had the counter pick. And counter picking Tatra? Or counterpicking 4th Fallschirmjäger with Tatra. No, you know, I think I am gonna stick with my guts here. The Panzer Division, what is it? Großdeutschland will do fine against Fallschirmjäger. Right. 11th SS also good. Or what was it? 12th SS? No, 11th SS. There we go. 12th SS. I think 12th SS wouldn't really work against the Fallschirmjäger. You rely too much on Panzergrunts for that. Let's just take a look at this. Alright. You got some okay tools. The Wirbelwind A, particularly, would be a meme and a half to just go up and burn a bunch of Panzergrunts. But the Wirbelwind doesn't have a lot of armor. So, and they do get up quite a bit of lighter AT. Not like infinite amount of AT, though. And the reason why, specifically, Panzerdivision Großdeutschland would be a pick against it. Is these 38Ts. Alright. In my opinion, at least. Onard seems to think the same way, I think. Because he's actually the one that alluded to me that Panzerdivision Großdeutschland can be a relatively good pick against 4th Fallschirmjäger, as I flailed my head against Bowser in our game. 1st Fallschirmjäger versus 4th Fallschirmjäger. That was a pain and a half. Oop, game's up. Well, let's get out of that then. Yeah, 184th is also good there. Particularly with the Zaggelito. I think 184th, or wait, is that the Zaggelito one? No, I think 184th is the other one. 358 is the Zaggelito. You get a lot of off-map, though, in 184th. Oop. It was right there. I saw it. Come on, game. So, game 2. As we go in on Slutsk. Sturmpanzer A. This man is a man of good taste. This is no A, though. Tatra does get Stukas, I think, to deal with, like, these, so they're not immune. Multiple Fallschirmjäger and Fallschirmpioneer coming in here, though. I wonder if Stardekk prefers this road coming up here rather than just coming up this way. But I would kind of hesitate to say that. Stardekk also on the better side of the map here. Oh, 50mm mortars for Fallschirmjäger squad. Yeah, that's definitely a tactic. There's nothing down here. Come on, at least put a flamer down. Okay, there's a 47mm. But really nothing for the Tetra player. Bunch of Volkssturm, Landesschützen Ost. Ooh, you know, I somehow think this is going to be very, very sad for Achtung Spitfeuer here. Or Zaggelito. He's got lots of MGs coming, but if the MGs try to take like positions here and here, the Sturmpanzer can deal with them. The Pack 36 is not going to be a threat. You need to like order in a Tiger and then hope the Tiger doesn't die to something. The matchup is Panzerdivision Tatra versus 4th Fallschirmjäger on Slutsk East. We've got Stardekk versus Zaggelito here today. Maverick versus Maverick. Ooh, Panzerwaffe, eh? Interesting. So he's certainly going all in on the north here. Well, I guess let's look what players are taking into the fray. For Stardekk, because mostly finishes blowing from the looks of it. MG42, 47mm. Gehrig, Fallschirmpioneer, Fallschirmjäger, Parakommando, Panzerschreck, and a Para-Esploratori. Interesting to see that. They've just got like a Panzerfaust and a 6-man Beretta squad. Relatively okay at the CQC range. They do have like the firepower of an F2, but they're only 6 health. And then they reload. Their reload takes forever. Parakommando, Fallschirmflammenwerfer, 2 more NV42s, 2 Pioneers, Fallschirmjäger, Fallschirmpanzerschreck, and these 2 AS42s. I guess they're there to protect the Sturmpanzer, and then 47mm in the cell. For Achtung Spitfire here, we've got a flamethrower and an FK. It's the Russian ZIS-3, but German. I believe this one does have radio in Tetra, so got that going for it. Flammenwerfer, 3 MG34s, and a Pack 36. This is like the mini Puppchen, where it's either a 1000-meter really terrible ATN or a 750-meter BLAP cannon. Panzerwaffe, coming out. Excited to see how he'll use that. And lots of light armor from the looks of it. Panzergrenadier, SS Sturmgrenadier, 2 Flammenwerfer, 38T, another FK, Aufklärer Panzer 3M, SPW 231, Aufklärer in the 222, Feldjäger, Volkssturm, 2 more Flammenwerfers, 2 more Volkssturm, and 2 Landschützen-Ost. That is not on return fire, so I think there's only like a Flammenwerfer and an MG coming in there. And this is just going to fire like way too prematurely. There's nothing here yet. Damn. You hate to see it. HE-111 out early as well. And that's going to show Stardekk quite clearly that there's nothing down here. Bluffing is always a problem when you do tactics like that. The troops do get unloaded, but they're still in position here to actually like still shoot at this. The 231 potentially can be a little bit of a problem as it does come up the side here. The Feldjäger does unload. This gun starts firing. As the 222 advances up the side here. The 47mm are a little bit careful, but the Focke-Wulf is coming in right away. Looks like it's going for that AT gun. And the Fallschirmjäger, 3-star Fallschirmjäger here. Kind of delete at MG42. There's one more Pack 36 over here, but completely forgoing whatever this is, right? Because he knows that he'll have the advantage in the later stages. He just decides to delete the Fallschirm MG42. Doesn't look like any transports went down. Good micro on that side. The MG does go down here. 47mm is just firing, but Fallschirm Panzerstrike is coming up. As long as the 222 doesn't get on target with that too quickly. And actually this is being mismicroed. Does end up killing it. And, ooh, is that going to load in time? Oh, no, it just get away, and that's going to go down from that Panzerstrike now. Pop. Kaboom. Well, it's a Fallschirmjäger here now. There's no AT for these Fallschirmjägers, so they're going to have to move something forward, but Sturmpanzer moving forward. I would expect these MGs, this MG to start marching forward and then Sturmpanzer coming in, but there is these Galleys which can come in on the side of Stardekk, and those are excellent little AT guns. IS-42 is moving up to deal with the Stukas. Oh, that Stuka is gonna get its bombs off right on the freaking Fallschirmjäger. Kills it off. One's on 3L. That's an expensive thing right there. The Stuka almost paying itself off with just that, but there's no AA, and the Focke-Wulfs are still around, so it's gonna lose its life there, especially since it did retreat right away. Huh. Para-Esploratori. I guess these do come in horses, so they might be okay for this like rushing thing with the Panzerschreck. This flag going back into Stardekk's hands for now. Sturmpanzer 4. Does see the MG34, but there's a 38, a Jagdpanzer 38 coming out. So, dangerous things the Sturmpanzer does have to be aware of, especially without the Ferdinand coming in. Interesting Gallic position. And all this, like, 2-star infantry. There's not a commander around. Well, he's got one on 2 stars here. Oh, no. Okay, so the para-commander just isn't in range of specifically this Fallschirm Pioneer. So these are just, like, 3-star units. Sturmpanzer 4. Gonna be forcing back all those Landesschützen. Parakadusti versus Feldjäger, among other things. Is gonna be forced to fall back there, but keeping the Fallschirmjäger kind of in this area here will be relatively effective at stopping this motley crew moving forward. The Schützen do get forced back. Here comes the Gallich that I was talking about earlier. Help deal with those 38Ts. This is just gonna fire position the buildings here from the looks of it. Doesn't get any damage in quite yet. First flak feeding coming in. The Fallschirm also having excellent air. Tetra does have to be careful with its 2 Flak Feelings and 4 Flak 88s, because that's all you get. MG42 versus MG42. The Sturmpanzer is going to help out. But actually, it's got a Jagdpanzer to worry about. And I don't think Fallschirm gets any real AT planes. Oh, immediately moving back, but I think it's close enough that Jagdpanzer is going to get a good couple of shots in. Does have the 115 armor though, so lucky that it's out of APCR range there. The APCR, or the AP shell's only having 150 millimeters, I want to say. Back 40 coming out though. Flash of also coming in and sending here just to secure that flag is actually, it's a 14-10 for now. That is due to this flag going back in the hands of Octo Spitfire and this one here as well falling for a brief moment. Fallschirmjäger though. Those Fallschirmjäger are very dangerous. The Fallschirmjäger is going to go down there, and that's a very important support unit there. We'll have the Volkssturm to kind of screen for that. I do wonder if we're going to see the FK-18, the howitzer, come in. That would be an interesting pick to be sure. Gellich, getting shots at these 38Ts. Definitely got more than enough penetration to deal with those, but they are APCRs, so it does actually take forever to kill anything. Goes down relatively quick there, I would say, though. Flak here. These are just the bad resilience fucker-wolves, so we're not going to see another repeat of last game. This does go down there, flying precariously close over the Flak feeling, and that's an important kill right there. We do have Granatwerfers coming in, though. That's more light armor. Starts coming up, and really this light armor play is what's needed. Back 40 unloads, though. Doesn't see it with the Jagdpanzer. Back 40 takes forever to aim. And it's actually not gonna shoot? Huh. I guess it was just shooting at, yeah, I was just trying to aim at these infantry here. 3-star Fashion Pioneer moving forward, though. Lander should stand no chance against that. But, Panzer doing good firing support on that Fallschirmjäger does force it a little bit out of health as the radio mortar's not coming in. No doubt, for that Flak feeling, the Paracommando definitely having the radio range to deal with that. Another Fuckerwolf coming in. Now with the Flak feeling out. Actually, the D3 has more than enough ability to come in, but the 20 mils are there to prevent exactly that. That could prevent this from coming in, though, and killing half of the units of that Fallschirm Pioneer. Very good. Recon airplanes there. Back 40 here on the hill. Is this under an alignment bug? Oh, yeah. That is not going to be seeing anything anytime soon. Or maybe you just can't see anything. A little party there. Sturmpanzer still doing good work. 13 to 11 for now. Not much having been ticked down. G111, you're flying close to the sun there. Guess it is just to spot the Flak feeling again, so the radium mortar can start to work, but now with 2 on target, it does go down. Those Flak feelings. Wow. Well, you never know. Maybe we have another odd pick enjoyer here. Well, Cognacs, what would you have picked against 4th Fallschirmjäger? There are quite a good couple of picks that we discussed before the game. And the mortar is actually going to whiff there on the Flak feeling. Hardneck. Hardneck is the exact same thing as Tetra, but like a little bit more MP44 units. And versus Fallschirmjäger, that's not really what you need. Pack 40 kills the 38T there. Important kill here. It's back to going that there's no AT down in the south here to deal with the Sturmpanzer. And the Sturmpanzer, it can just position itself on this road and like delete unit after unit after unit. Fashion Pioneer is slowly, though, being forced back, but AS-42, with its 5mm of armor, does a very good job at being rather annoying. Yeah, still just kind of mortar that position. That flat feeling is long gone. Is this Fashion Pioneer not in cover somehow? Wow, interesting to see. And we see the venerable Paracadusti coming in as well. Oh, please don't. Oh, well, it wasn't an AP shell. And then of course I was moving, so it's gonna get away for now. But the AS-42 does still have AP shells, and the armor of the SPW-2 isn't enough to save it. Though, having said that, the chance to bounce is a lot higher on the 222 than it's on the AS-42. I'm just wondering if we'll see a push here. Heading into B phase. Rather dangerous. Mortar getting on target again now, but he's let the Wolfram come in. What the hell happened to the Panzerwerfer? Right? It was over here. It didn't go down, did it? Am I blind? Oh, it got bombed! Oh, wow. Wow, I did not see that. So, one of the two tools that Tatra has already going down here, as this Volhammer is actually going to be used to try and kill this Pack 40. This Pack 40 was just a slightly different position. Might actually get a line of sight on that. Well, maybe not. But, I don't know. Worth a Wolfhammer shot, you think? Would certainly be more useful firing at this position and then clearing it out for a push. Hey! The big boy's coming in. Is there really anything here? I guess one of the AS-42s did go down to the 231 and the 222, double teaming it. This Pack 40 has gotten like well within the line of sight here of this flag, which is kind of the important part if you're going to do this with AT guns. If your opponent has gotten that far forward, you can't really afford to bring tanks over here unless you have the armor to tank it. You do need to come over here with some HE support and deal with the AT guns out in the open before doing that. Another Paradis Esploratori, Paradissalto, and Fashomiega. Paradissalto going to be very dangerous in this little area here. As the Volkssturm do the one health Fashion Pioneer. This guy has got multiple FGs. It's just firing. Flak feeling escapes again as the mortar once again is just firing at the wrong position. Wolfram does kill the Pack 40, doesn't kill the Para-Exploratory, so lots of recon out in the area for Stardekk. We see he actually sees a lot, right? Thanks to the HS-111. Ooh, another one goes down though. He's only got one more of those left. Ooh, terrible micro there. But once again, it looks like this is going to be a very slow grind to victory here as the Panzer 4 goes down. Lots of units in here though. There is a 37mm nag now. And this does also have armor, so a little bit more survivable than something like. What has happened here? No. Okay, good. Poor Wolf goes down. Not a great amount of resilience here as these troops and everything are taking the wrong road. Yeah, he's coming up to deal with the 222. As this Panzergrenadier here just absolutely gets torn to shreds, but Panzergrenadier, the Fashamiga as well, getting shot at quite heavily. Yeah, they're coming up for the 222. That might actually be in range of the 222, and you wouldn't want to necessarily unload in its range. But it is focusing on other things. Pack 43, Krupp. Now, I guess we see why Tatra was picked. Hartnick does not have Pack 43s. Tatra very much does. Or at least, I hope Hartnick doesn't have Pack 43s. Yeah, the picks were said earlier, Cognacs, in the thing. You can probably go back in the video and watch it, in fact. Oh, God. No. Don't die to the freaking AP shells from... Oh, that'd be so sad, but thankfully it runs out of ammo. Why does it get the kill anyway? Oh, man. This one goes down too. There's now no AA here. Oh, my God. And Stardekk has forgot to bring supply for his mortars. Ooh, man. With the AA going down. Come on, now. Bring him some Stukas. Push up the crack. You don't have time to be telling the caster what you did wrong. You gotta be microing. There's a Pack 43. There's the Pack 43 Krupp with the 10 rounds per minute coming in. As a Sturmgrenadier is coming in. Come on, another nag comes in. So the time to make the move has been missed here a little bit, buying a bunch of infantry rather than AT planes. But like a single Focke-Wulf with recon and like 1 or 2 Stukas, and this would all die. Well, multiple nags coming in though for that time. Exploratori getting the kill on that right there, and despite the terrible reload time, 2 managed to get the better of MG Grenadier here. Lots of artillery though. These, well, not lots. These K-35s are great, but usually only when you're in radio range. 15-9 for the first time. Oh, what happened to the Pack 43? Oh, the Stone Putz, I got it. Damn. Saw that and killed it before it could do anything. Unfortunate. This Afghan is in the wrong building to see things. There's actually only a couple here that have decent sight lines, this being one of them. So, and this is actually being fire positioned on where he no doubt saw it. Elephant running out of HE here. Yeah, you really can't forget supply in this deck, but might not actually be necessary for the time being. The SPW here has no opponents. All that light armor going down. 38Ts are rushing to the front, but I'm building the wet. Willing to bet. Building a wet. What the hell? I'm willing to bet that this SPW is going to need a lot of work done before he can come back onto the hill here. Wolframen is going to get some nice suppression, but like all these units are basically going to be missed by Fleck Feeling versus ABW 41. Oh, is that going to go down? GOD7 coming in as well. SS Sturmgrenadier is desperately trying to make something of this. Oh, is forced to fall back. Just a couple more shots to kill that. Can the 38T save it in time? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it does go down. And so AB41, you've done your job there. As the 38Ts finally take that out. Flak 41 coming in to replace it. 17 minutes into this game. It is 15-9 though. The Elephant has done its job. And these nags are once again moving forward. Keep them in the back, man. Oh, man. Sturmpanzer, however, on the flank here. Gonna see all those IGs, no problem. And provide good firing support for this Flesh to just walk up and take this. There's just not a lot down here, so theoretically you could just come in, bring a Flammwaffe, sit it there, spot this, bomb it, and that'd be another easy flag. This flag right here is also relatively problematic. It's another 3-star Flesh and a K-18 comes out. Yay. Nice to see these howitzers. There's lots of off-map in these with the game with the 12, with the 17.2 millimeter, but there's very little like on-map. SS Sturmgrenadier. The MP44 is not in range, so Fallschirmjäger definitely winning that engagement. And you just see the power of a 3-star Fallschirmjäger there. Fallschirmpanzerstrike moving forward, but these 38Ts first going to be careful of the Panzerfaust, really. Oop. SPW is gonna get shot at here. Keep moving forward, Panzerstrike. Looks like he's microing it out of the buildings here. Oop. Flak 41 does get a penetrating hit on the Sturmpanzer. Might actually get the kill here, but likely not gonna matter. It's the bounce, actually. Can he get another shot on? Another penetration before the Sturmpanzer reloads to kill it. One more shots off. Oop, and it misses. Does give the fallback command, but blap. Sturmpanzer's doing a little too much good damage. FK-18 does also manage to kill the SPW that was coming down here, but a small push seems to be making its way down very south as well. This flag is temporarily going back in the hands of Achtung Spitfire, as there's really a lack of infantry here. Might be lacking on Fallschirmjäger. But Tiger E versus Flak 41. Oh man, Flak 41 definitely has the penetration for it. But it looks like the Tiger E has been on target for a while. So lots of suppression there. And forced to fall back as well. As these just keep going down. Yeah. Sturmbuzzer here still firing. That goes down. This one's gonna move forward. The this FK actually don't have the penetration to deal with the Sturmpanzer too. And now this Artie is doing counter battery, as we see the 1,000 kilogram bomb, or the 800 kilogram bomb, sorry, land on the Volkssturm here. A couple more Fallschirmjäger as Paradassalto is also coming in. I wonder what happened to the other Paradassalto. Yeah, Tiger just needs to make its way over here, or just move a little bit. And easy takeout on that 38T. Dual nags, trying to kind of ward off the BF-109s. Lots of 2-star BF-109s, so they do survive a little bit longer, but not anything that's going to make much of a difference. It's the Paradassalto now that have made their way up. Are they going to see the F-clear? Yeah. And they're dead. Mini Maros, all that and everything. Tiger is coming forward to kill that 38T. A little bit of overkill, but we'll secure the flag back for Stardekk. Oh, wow. Well, if you show your side armor, I guess it doesn't matter how much front armor you have. Full Farman kills the Pack Galley here. Landesschützen us. Yeah, they're not going to be able to take advantage of that. They're a Paradassalto in these trees. This flag now going down as well. K-35's getting counter battery, and the 38T coming out, but the Elephant's there to stop that, no problem, as well as the Pack 40 here. Tiger moving forward. Lots of Volkssturm, but just one more bomber, and that'd be the end of that. These mortars haven't done a lot of good job as well. Would have been funny to see these guns just get deleted out in the open, but even like this, I do believe the Paradassalto will win no problem. Paradassalto here also fighting Volkssturm out in the open. Actually goes down. Lots of rifles here. Like, this is a lot of men to kill, but you see how quick they just pin down one unit. This Fallschirmjäger. It's kind of just in quick succession force all these to fall back. As the Paradassalto kills the Pioneer here as well. Yeah, Paradassalto finishing up the Landesschützen there. And we do get to the surrender. So, well played. 2,605 kills, so 1,420 kills. Bit one-sided that match, I think. The fourth Fallschirmjäger OP. A little bit mismicroed on both sides. So, Stardekk, if you do have aspirations of becoming the Div 4 leader and then onwards, there are a few things you should definitely pay attention to, right? Can't be forgetting to bring supply, but it happens to the best of us, so no big complaints there. Well played. Good job on the AA suppression. Bit lucky in some cases, but with 4th Fallschirm, I don't even think you need luck. Oh, man. Shaking too much coffee, yeah. Okay, well. I suppose that's it for today then, right? Because Stardekk goes on to the semi-finals, because this was the quarterfinals. Is that what you even say? Ciao. Well, there is another player that is worth looking out for in Division 2. I won't say who it is, but I'm sure we'll see Stardekk face off against him. So, thank you very much for coming, and goodbye.